First of all, welcome back to the channel, and if you've been liking these videos, you've been checking out a few so far, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for new ones every Monday through Thursday. Today, we're getting some advice for this guy who wrote in because he screwed up. He was over at his girlfriend's parents' house, and she pulled out an old photo album from high school, and he was looking through it, and he was mentioning how she had this big glow-up, how she looked so much better than she did back in high school, and he mentioned that he wouldn't have dated her if she looked like that back in high school. Which, I mean, obviously she did. She wasn't very happy. He thought it was a compliment, saying, look, you've become so beautiful and so gorgeous, but she took it the way that I think most of us would take it, that, oh, you were ugly in high school. She's probably kind of self-conscious about it, too. You know, if she had some experience of people making fun of her for the way she looked in high school. So it's been a couple days, and she hasn't returned any messages. So he wants to know, was it really that bad, what he said? Is she overreacting? And most importantly, what can he do to make up for his little mistake?
I guess it depends on why he said what he said about how she looked. Like, was she overweight, or did she have buck teeth, or was it just him saying you look better now, like you said? You know, if she's skinny now and she gained weight, is he gonna not want to be with her? You know, like, I guess I need to know exactly what it was.
That's a very good point, because if it's something where she naturally changed, so, facial features and stuff just naturally changed and evolved and whatnot, I think that's one thing. But if it's something that she struggled with before, maybe possibly like weight gain, and he made fun of that, then absolutely, I see why she's not replying back to his messages.
If it was more like, oh, you weren't good enough looking for me, then that's a real problem, I think.
Alicia and Waterville, what do you think?
I mean, so coming at it from a guy standpoint, personally, my boyfriend has said a few things that he doesn't feel are, hurtful, but he doesn't look at it as like the other person taking it. So, I mean, I probably would have been offended by it, but at the same time, not enough to, not answer him. Mm-hmm. I would have just, said to him, like, that hurt. I can't control how I look. Yes, obviously, to you, I look better, but I'm still me. I still have feelings. There could have been a better way that he said what he said without saying, oh, I wouldn't have dated you in high school if you looked like that.
Alex and White and Skill, what do you think?
He probably didn't mean to say it like that. Guys tend to be a little bit more insensitive when it comes to those things. Definitely not on purpose.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. I've been in a few situations where I tried to say something sweet and nice, and it did not go over that way. And then it wasn't until later on realizing, I'm like, okay, I can see how that would have come off the wrong way.
Yeah, sometimes girls can think into it a little bit too much as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that she shouldn't be replying back, but he should definitely apologize and let her know that he didn't mean it that way, and maybe even say that, maybe she wouldn't date him in high school too.
Joanna and Greenwich, would you have been upset if your boyfriend said that?
Oh, I think I might have would have taken that to heart as well. That's pretty rough. I think he could have said it in a little bit a better way.
So if your significant other screwed up like he did, what would you want them to do to make things better?
I definitely think he needs to butter her up with a nice dinner and maybe gift certificate for a massage and spa, pampering, something to make her feel a whole lot better than how she's feeling now, that's for sure.
John in Saratoga, what's your take on this?
I would look at it like, if someone is going to be this sensitive, then maybe that's not for me. Because we're in very sensitive times right now, and I don't know if that's how I would want to live. Maybe it's an eye-opener for him.
Because you don't want to live in your whole relationship walking on eggshells, trying not to offend the other person.
Absolutely. Did any of us look great in high school?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. I don't think anybody's proud of those photos.
Absolutely not.
Take a look at your thoughts up on Facebook. Amy says, who doesn't laugh at their high school pictures? Miranda says, wow, you actually have to ask? No, it wasn't okay. Even if it was an old photo. You don't know what she may have went through during those times, and you seriously think telling her you wouldn't have dated her back then is a compliment? And finally, Danielle says, I have said almost the exact same thing to my husband. People grow over time, so yes, in high school, looks attract people first 99% of the time. As you get older and more mature, you realize what's behind the looks is what matters most. I don't see anything wrong with what he said, but as her boyfriend, he should know her enough to know how she would react, and if he didn't, then he shouldn't have said anything. So what do you think? Let me know by leaving a comment down below. And if you like this video, as always, make sure you hit like, subscribe. New videos every Monday through Thursday. We're here for you. They're completely free. And if you got some time to kill, we got a couple more videos down below you can check out. And you can connect with me all across social media. You love photos of corgis and just stupid random stuff. Connect with me at OnAirPete.